Hello and welcome back. We are here with more Vintage Cube. Vintage Cube is finally back, so expect quite a few videos from me. They made some changes, some good, some very confusing. So you're gonna see, I'll point them out, like the changes that I notice as I see them and kind of talk about my opinions on them. The most notable is they added an additional 5 lands of fixing to the cube, which I think is excellent. I think the cube needs substantially more fixing. That's why taking fetches and stuff is such a high pick. What do we want to do here, though? It is the first draft of the day. First draft of the entire cube for me. What do we take in? Bergie, I like. We could just take a good old classic Daze, although a lot of people do force blue at the beginning, so you don't really want to take a card that committal. The Taxing Probe keeps us open to wheeling Bergie. It also keeps us open to going Seagate Stormcaller. There is just a good tireless tracker, but we are passing Nissa, which is like the best green card. So I think I'm just going to take Taxing Probe. We can play that in pretty much any deck. And then go from there. Let's see. I think the best card here... I don't even know, honestly. This is a pretty medium pack. Maybe like Fire Blast or Raphaelos. I might just take the Shipwreck Marsh. I do like blue-black in general. Trinket Mage is fine. Everflowing Chalice can also help accelerate us, but... enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more. Oh, wait. So this is like the slow one. It doesn't actually... That's so bad, because in blue you want to be casting cantrips and Thoughtseize early, and this does neither of that. It casts like Archon of Cruelty on turn 8 or whatever. So I actually don't think I'd take that fixing. Yes, I'm just going to speculate on Everflowing Chalice. I tend to try and draft the fun decks early on. Well, actually, just kind of whenever I'm feeling like it. And today, we're feeling like a fun deck. We have LED, Memory Jar, Mystical Tutor. I think Memory Jar is the most like reliably useful thing here. LED is great if you can make it work. You know what? Let's just take LED. I'm feeling it. Ooh, that's an interesting volcanic island. If we had taken Memory Jar, I think Tolarian Academy is a good option. It could still be a good option. It's relatively early. There's a chance we wheel this turnabout. I think the reasonable pick is this volcanic island. It's cool, I like it, but it is confusing that they've changed the art on like an already different art, so it's hard to like recognize things. But I'm gonna speculate on Academy, hoping that I can wheel the turnabout. There's an Urza, so Academy Urza is excellent. This makes LED, reasonably playable. Here comes a Stonecoil Serpent versus Porcelain Legionnaire. I think the Serpent, the fact that I could just play this card for 1 if I want to, makes good sense. I said I was going to talk about a lot of the new cards. I don't know if I saw anyone. This is probably my least favorite new addition. White is already struggling to get cheap creatures, and this card, I don't really know what deck this is for. It's weird that it has flash too. That seems like you would want to play it on your turn. It's just very strange all around. Like you would want to play this then play land. I don't know. I think I'm going to take Hangerback Walker. Teferi would also be an option, but I just want cheap artifacts. This is a good one if we get Tinker and things like that. Ooh. Okay. Now we need to decide if we're going into like artifacts or Stormish and take like Metamorphose Gush. Smokestack isn't really a combo with Tolarian Academy. It's fine with Urza, but not amazing. I think I'm going to take this Metamorphose. I think Metamorphose gives us outs to do some really cool stuff. Like if we get Yogwill or Turnabout comes around, Thousand Year Storm, any of those. This is just great. Yeah, with Bergie. Although, I love Bergie. I think Bergie's fantastic. Relic of Progenitus, if you're playing Tolarian Academy, is quite important as well. Although she is an artifact, right? So, there is some artifact synergy. And Relic is actually a non-bow with a lot of Storm things. But I think, I don't know. I draft Storm a lot. And just going more artifact heavy seems pretty fun for me, so I think I'm gonna lean more into the artifacts. Go that route. My mouse is dying. I think I mentioned in a previous one that my mouse was dying and I didn't do anything about it, and now here we are dealing with troubles live on the air. I explained this story in a Storybook Brawl video, which I have a second gaming channel. If you haven't seen it, I play Storybook Brawl, Slay the Spire, planning on other games too. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I need to get a new battery here. Hang on. This is very, and I was explaining, I have this box of batteries and like, in theory, all of them should be new. Maybe my mouse itself is dying. So we get Turnabout, we can get Blade Splicer, I guess. In theory, all the batteries should be new. And so my mouse died and things were happening. And then I guess I can backdoor into red here. And things were happening. And then I changed the battery, was going fine. And then I realized like this box, for whatever reason, has my old dead batteries and the new batteries like mixed together. And we don't have a battery tester. So just kind of figuring it out live. And it doesn't seem to be working. So we'll figure that out. But here we're going to take Time Walk. I don't think... The last Cube season, I did like 40 drafts. I never saw Time Walk once. It's my favorite card because it's the most unique. There's a lot of like redundant power pieces, like getting a Mox feels cool. Lets you do fun things, but Time Walk is fundamentally different than like any other card where you just get 2 turns. I don't know. I enjoy it. I think Is It Signet or Prismatic Vista are also defensible picks, and I could actually see those cards being stronger than Time Walk in a deck like this, but probably not. I think you take Time Walk and then you just wheel those cards. Never mind. They're not stronger at all. Ignore what I said. That's crazy. Bolas's Citadel is the best artifact to tinker into. So if we get Tinker, that's great. Emery is really good with other stuff. What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to take Citadel. I have Turnabout, and I really would like to tinker. There's Yawgmoth's Will and Wishclaw Talisman. Okay, and Lotus Petal. I don't really like Blightsteel. I think Citadel's the best tinker target, so I'm going to let these go around a little bit and see what happens there. I think... Do I take the Wishclaw Talisman and try and wheel the Yawgmoth's Will? Because Wishclaw Talisman is substantially better with Tinker. Like, it's just Demonic Tutor for Tinker. Then I get the Citadel, and I think doing that is stronger than casting Yawgwill. It's unfortunate that Lotus Petal is in the same pack, but I think because I have LED, I'm going to take the Yawgmoth's Will first, and then go from there. Here we have Vampiric Tutor, so that can tutor up the Yawgwill, so that works pretty well. If we find a Tinker, we could be in business as well. In this pack, we do have a Duretti. So Duretti can help us cheat out a Citadel. Thirst for Discovery. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a basic land card. That also seems quite good, and Spell Pierce seems good. I think I'm going to take one of these blue cards and try and wheel the Duretti. Not really playing Goblin Guide or DRC. So I think Thirst for Discovery seems pretty good, actually. I think I like that. It also helps us with Duretti. Ooh, we can take Karn. Karn makes artifacts for our Tolarian Academy. I know we have Yawgwill LED. We don't really have like other Storm stuff just yet. I think we might be like a deck that oddly casts Yawgwill LED just to cheat out of Bolas's Citadel rather than other stuff. Storm feels a bit open, and Karn is just like a really strong play for the deck. So I'm going to take Karn passing Cabal Ritual, even though, like, you know, Cabal Ritual is good for our deck. Here we can take Time Twister. Worn Power Stone, Worm Coil Engine, all the worm stuff going on would also be nice in the deck, but I think Time Twister when you have LED is just nice. Oh, this is another one. So this is a 7 mana 7/8 flash, can't be countered. Whenever you cast a spell, return a spell to its owner's hand or a non-land permanent. That seems pretty good. As long as you have a bunch of instant speed spells, you can just stop your opponent from playing. I kind of like that. It's also an interesting reanimation target. For us, I think I just take this Gruul Signet. Really helps us cast the Relic and things of that nature. Wow, not a lot of stuff wheeled from this pack. I'm going to take the Suspicious Stowaway on the off chance Duretti comes around. We could take Ugin as well, but I think that's fine. We do get Emery. Someone took the Demonic Tutor artifact, I think. Unless that's from the next pack. I'm not actually sure. Okay, no, never mind. Ignore me. I think Wishclaw Talisman's better than Blightsteel in this spot. I don't have Tinker yet. And, you know, this is a card I can Wishclaw for Yawgwill, Wishclaw for Tinker if I get it. So, I like that. Right now our deck does not have a win condition. But that's for, you know, future Caleb to figure out. What's in my sideboard here? Oh, 2 red cards. Cool. Oh my gosh, there's the High Tide. All right, we need... I mean, this is the classic conundrum. The archetype you're drafting is wide open. Nobody's cutting you. But the problem is the cube is 540 cards. And in any draft, I think it's only 360 cards are actually drafted. So you could be drafting the wide open archetype. Nobody's cutting you. And you just, like, don't get cards for archetype because they're just not in the packs. Like, I guess theoretically, I could have every single Storm card that's in the cube right now. I think someone did take Cabal Ritual though, so I am getting cut at least to some extent. Now we need to decide, do we take Preordain? We're gonna go for Jace the Mind Sculptor. There's also a Scalding Tarn. I think I'm probably gonna cut this Blade Splicer, especially with Thirst for Discovery. We want a lot of basic lands. Preordain really helps. I think if we get the Tinker or Brain Freeze or Tendrils, Preordain is gonna make our deck substantially better than Jace will. The difference is that Jace gives us a win condition that we don't. I mean, I guess we could Bolus this Citadel or like activate Karn. I think I'm gonna go big and take this Preordain. I would rather have the stronger possible deck. Basically, I'd rather fail brilliantly than succeed mediocrely. There's probably some good quote there, but you know what I mean. I'd rather do something really cool 60% of the time than do something okay a larger percent of the time. We could take Batterskull as a safe pick. That's fine. Lotus Bloom is tempting. We don't have really Tinker or anything, so it's not amazing. I guess we have Trinket Mage. So that's fine. There's also Night's Whisper. Thieving Skydiver stealing their artifacts does turn up to Tolarian Academy as well. I think I'm going to take this Lotus Bloom. Just makes for some really busted starts. Chrome Mox. Oh, I think I have to take Watery Grave. I have some black cards and I would like to be able to cast them. Although Chromox Tolarian Academy is really broken too. Like, we could do some really fast Yawgmoth's Will stuff. I think I'm going to take the Watery Grave, though. There's an Upheaval, Jite, Ponder. With 6 creatures. How reliable is Umezawa's Jite here? I'm just going to take the Ponder. I believe in the heart of the cards. We're going to get the Storm win condition. Oh, boy. Maybe we will? There's Metalworker. I don't love Metalworker in decks like this. We could take Miscalc just for some cheap interaction because we don't really have any. Oars of Signet can cast Bolus's Citadel. Like, there's got to be a Storm win con somewhere. I think I'm going to take the first piece of interaction here. Inspired Idea Portent? Oh boy. We could take a Young Pyromancer and have that be. I'm taking Portent. No. Okay. Monastery Mentor. That's how we win. With Time Walk. And Yawgmoth's Will. Okay. That's a win condition. I have to find a way to splash white, but I have LED and Manamorphose? Yeah. Monastery Mentor is the win condition. Okay. We have a way to win the game. This is like basically the actual vintage constructed win con. It's really unfortunate we didn't find Tinker though, because this deck would be so strong with Tinker. I guess Shattered Sanctum actually works here because we want the white for Mentor. And here we could take Arid Mesa. Doesn't really fetch anything for us. Olivia Crimson Bride. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tapped and attacking. It gains when you don't control a legendary vampire. Exile this creature. She seems pretty sweet. I like Cauldron Dance more, but she's thematic and fun. I'm okay with her. What am I taking here? Zealous Conscripts? I'll take the Arid Mesa. I don't know. This got really weird. Okay, Batterskull gives me another win condition, I suppose. Yeah, I think I have to go with Batterskull here. Chromox did come around. We're going to have like the fastest nonsense deck. Now that I have Chromox, I guess we can play Upheaval. I'm also looking at Mishra's Factory. I could discard Faithbound Judge. Let's get take Upheaval. Metalworker. Like, he's fine, but I don't love Metalworker. I guess I'll take Cathar Commando. I'm not really trying to ramp in anything. Adeline, I guess. Oh, Forge Master. I didn't even see that the first time. That's pretty tempting. I mean, that is somewhat of a win condition as well. So let's go through this deck. I'm not playing Stowaway because we didn't get to ready. I have to play Monastery Mentor. 36. I don't even think Arid Mesa does anything for us. So I have like a million cuts. We do have High Tide Turnabout as well, but I don't have that much to do with this blue mana. So I could see just cutting High Tide Turnabout because I don't like, what am I doing with the mana? I guess I have Urza, so I could like activate Urza a whole bunch. And Turnabout Time Twister also does a thing. All right, we can get rid of Upheaval, Batterskull, Forge Master, Karn. Do I need Manamorphose? I probably need Manamorphose. Just get rid of all of our interaction and just be a super fast deck. Relic is kind of weird. I'm not really running Tinker, and I often will not want to exile my graveyard. So that's definitely something. So I could cut like Relic, and part of me wants to cut Vampiric Tutor. Chalice is a 2-drop in its heart. Yeah, this is like a vintage constructed deck. This deck looks so good if I had any Storm cards, but I don't know if I need them. I could get rid of Thirst for Discovery because I already have Ponder, Portent, and Preordain. Portent is kind of weird. It's not the best card draw, but we just have so much manipulation we can reliably hit Time Twister, hopefully. I think that's fine. I think 16 land is okay, so I just need to make one more cut. I'm just deciding what it is. Part of me wants to cut this Vampiric Tutor, but I think because I have Yoggle, I just have to keep it. I'm going to get rid of Portent. I think it's the most medium of all of them because you can't draw right away. And I will run the Shattered Sanctum. And I know this isn't the optimal build, but I really want to Storm. Why are we getting green? Oh, for Manamorphose. So we cut those. We add one of those. We have 3 swamps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources. I'm only using black mana the turn I go off. This does make it harder to cast Bolas' Citadel, but I think that's okay. I think 1 basic Plains for Mentor is fine. So I could do 41. We cut this swamp, 16 land, run it like that. See you guys around 1. All right, we're playing against Gaussian Sporocarp, and this is quite the hand we expected to see. I don't know what's going on with my microphone. My whole setup has changed, so we'll figure it out. Definitely mulliganing this. What I was saying before. Oh, this hand's excellent. We can get rid of. I guess a Plains is fine. Yeah. What I was saying before is I know this isn't the optimal build. I think you would win more games playing a like more mid-rangey Karn-based deck with like Total the Force Master, whatever, but I really enjoy the challenge of playing a Storm deck that doesn't have like a traditional Storm win condition. It's good practice, and it's like, it's an experience you don't really get to have too often. Like, I know how to activate Karn and make a construct and then attack and kill my opponent, whatever. I'm not entirely sure how to win with a deck that only has Monastery Mentor Time Walk. So this is definitely new. Let's Gitaxian Probe. I guess that doesn't change anything. I could draw Ponder actually. So yeah, let's probe. We draw High Tide. They show Soul Ring Council Judgment. Oh boy. Okay. Well, given that, let's play Watergrave tapped and pass turn. So we're gonna like play Gruul Signet, and then they're gonna Council's Judgment. Yikes. Play Mountain. Although they're not actually threatening us for damage this turn because they tapped wrong. Unless they draw Galvan Rabblemaster. Oh no. Oh, that's really bad for us. And then if they draw Plains, they can make their creatures huge. Yeah, not a fan of what's happening right now. We do draw basic Island. So I don't have to reveal the Tolarian Academy just yet. So I think we could just go Island Gruul Signet. Pass turn. I think I get 2 turns. I'm planning to get 2 turns, so let's hope for that. I guess they would have to draw a white source for Council's Judgment. No, because they have Magda. So they can attack with Magda, then get white mana and cast Intrepid Adversary with Kicker. I might not get 1 more turn, or 2 more turns. 16. This gives them +1/+1. Wow, and they get the Steamkin. Okay. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. I guess they could just play it next turn. This is relatively fine. There are much scarier things. I think I am going to get to be alive when Lotus Bloom comes down, most likely. And there's the Vampiric Tutor we were looking for. Okay. I guess we're going to go for this. Play this. They played these 2, so their hand is just Intrepid Adversary. So I think my LED is reasonably safe. I don't care about Storm count. And then we're just going to go for it next turn. I'm going to Thirst for Discovery here. And they don't Intrepid Adversary pre-combat? That's confusing. Okay, post-combat works for me. I don't mind having more life than I need. I guess they needed the treasure. Right. That's gone. Alright, let's see if we can win. End of turn. Cast Thirst for Discovery. Draw 2, discard 2. So what am I doing next turn? I don't think I'm casting Trinket Mage. Let me see. We're going to Vampiric Tutor for... Time Twister is one option. Yawgmoth's Will, I think, is better because I can flash back Vampiric Tutor and then cast a Taxing Probe to get whatever I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to discard this basic land. Then on upkeep, I can just cast Vampiric Tutor because I'm not going to do anything with this extra blue. I'm just going to grab Yawgmoth's Will. Cast this. We draw Yawgmoth's Will. Then I cast High Tide here. Then I play Emery. See what we mill for Yawgmoth's Will. We've milled the Bolas's Citadel, so let's hold control. Sack this for black. Yeah, cast Yawgmoth's Will. Hold control, sack LED for black. Then we get back Yawgmoth's Will. We can recast LED. Then cast Bolas's Citadel. We have not played a land yet this turn. And I want to have some amount of black mana floating, so let's do this and cast the Citadel here. Chromox is great. Time Twister is excellent. Okay, we're in a pretty good shape now. We get that. We can play Chalice for 0. I can recast High Tide. I don't know how this works. So I can Vampiric Tutor for something. I think right now I'm just going to Time Twister because I want to hit Frantic Search. Oh no, I can Vampiric Tutor for Turnabout. And then I basically have Thirst for Discovery to hit something. Yeah. I think let's just Time Twister. And I think I missed a pretty big play there, which was this works. Yeah, the pretty big play that I missed was Vampiric Tutoring for Turnabout after I cast Time Twister and getting the mana. So that works. I think I am going to want to play an island, so I might as well play it now. There's an Urza. Urza is huge here. Go down to 2 life. Now I can cast High Tide. Then I can Thirst for Discovery. Because I can no longer cast Turnabout off the top. Discard a basic land island. Let's Turnabout. I guess I can cast this for 1. Or 0. Then we Turnabout myself. So tap this for blue. Tap this for blue. Tap, I guess, the Citadel for blue. Turnabout myself. Untap my land. Then I get to Wishclaw Talisman. So I have Time Walk left. That's about it. All right, we're going to grab Time Walk then. Let's cast Time Walk. Then I guess I can shuffle with Urza, or I can cast a really big Hangerback Walker. I think the Hangerback Walker is probably closer to what I want. Yeah, let's make it a 10-10. Or a 5-5, sure. Then we pass turn. So we can play this untapped off the top. Wandering Fumarole. So now we can activate Urza. 1, 2, tap this. 3, 4, 5. Activate Urza. Okay, we can play the land. We can preordain off the top, which I think I like doing. Bottom this, top the Mentor. Okay, there's Ponder on top. So let's go Monastery Mentor. Then we can shuffle with Urza again. I mean, I guess they could just Wishclaw Talisman for burn. I think I may have just killed myself. This is why I like figuring this out. I've never done this before. Yeah, because I can't cast anything with Emery. We just have a Mentor. I can't kill them. Tap here and here. Shuffle. Cast a random spell. Can be played without paying its mana cost. What's in your hand? Wheel of Misfortune. Showdown of the Skulls. They can't currently kill me, so I guess that's a good thing. Let's tap the Fingerback Walker to ponder. No, I like Giver of Runes. I think we're just going to pass turn and hope they can't kill me somehow. But I think we're very, very likely to be dead. Oh, what a time. We'll see if they have burn. Because right now their hand is absolutely terrible. The problem was that I used Time Twister before casting Time Walk. Because if I could have just found a Time Walk there, I could have easily killed them. Yeah, Char will do it. Alright, game 2. I may have to sideboard into some type of... I mean, we're definitely bringing in Batterskull. That's a no-brainer. We can get rid of... What are we getting rid of? Not a whole lot I would like to get rid of. I guess Upheaval is an option, but I don't really generate that much mana. I think I'm going to get rid of the... I don't know. Maybe Wishclaw Talisman, because it was actually just that card that killed me. If I had Tinker, I think it would be a lot better. Wow, these opening hands have been quite bad and then pretty good. I think I'm going to keep this hand and get rid of an island. Because we're likely to want to keep off Ponder here. Keep lands anyway. Batterskull, Hangerback, Walker, Vampiric Tutor. I mean, I can tutor for a land, but I think I'm better off shuffling. Okay, Swamp was the worst land we could have drawn. They play Figure of Destiny. Okay. Here's the Yawgmoth's Will. Yeah, let's pass turn. I don't have the white mana yet. I don't have that many ways to hit white mana, but... So if they hit red or white, they can make this into a 4/4. So I would like to make Stonecoil bigger if possible. There's a Time Walk. What are we doing here? I think I am just going to Taxian Probe. Paying the life, seeing what's going on over there. Ooh, okay, that makes Time Walk a lot better. So they do have a Braid. Sulfuric Vortex, Path Exile, Char. Okay, well, given that they're probably casting Sulfuric Vortex next turn, we're going to suspend Lotus Bloom and cast Time Walk here. I know they don't have Mana Tithe, but we'll still play around Mana Tithe. But this is a really rough position to be in because they have answers to pretty much everything that I'm doing. There's Preordain. If we cast Stonecoil Serpent first, do they Path to Exile the Serpent? I don't think they need to, right? This just becomes a 4/4. But I think, let's see if we can trick them into Path to Exiling this, because if they do, or if they braid it instead of Lotus Bloom, basically we can win on the back of Monastery Mentor. So I want to see Path used here, that way they can slam Sulfuric Vortex, right? Because now I can block and then they don't Vortex, because I have to level up Figure, so that buys me quite a bit of time. Or they just braid. That works too. They drew Beaumont Courier. Okay. So Braid is gone. It's just a bunch of burn. Okay, Tolarian Academy. I can't mess around. I have to Preordain here. Let's bottom both of these. Fumarole, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. This is a bad position to be in. I can't cast the one card I need to cast. But we are going to have a pretty good Yawgmoth's Will turn. The problem is they can just cast Sulfuric Vortex and hold up Path to Exile for my Mentor. And then I can't win. Oh, if they just do this, that's so good. Wait a second. Wait a second. I need to draw a Time Twister now? Because I can only take one turn. Yeah, the problem is I already used Time Walk. So if I Yawgmoth Time Walk, I just get one turn. But I'm like, this seems much worse than... I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. This comes down. We draw a basic island. So they can hit me for 6 between Sulfuric Vortex and Char. So I can't just cast the Taxian Probe here all willy-nilly. 1, 2, 3 to cast Yawgwill. Monastery Mentor costs 3, and then I have 2 left over for Time Walk. So I really don't have much of an option here. We crack this for white. We cast the Mentor. Yeah, I guess I'm just not playing Stonecoil. Then we Yawgmoth's Will. Get a Mentor token. I mean, I can cast this for 0, but this is non-creature. So I could have like Tolarian Academy, but I think I just have to play Time Walk and then hope to draw like Time Twister next turn. Or some type of massive card draw. Basic island. Yeah, we're not in a good position, you could say. So they just go like Path Decks on my Mentor, cast Sulfuric Vortex, swing out, and I just lose pretty much. Because now I don't have the Time Twister equity, right? If I could have gone like Time Twister, Yawgmoth's Will, Time Twister or something, like if I had been able to cast more spells here, I think we'd be in a much better position. They don't attack. This is weird. Well, I draw an uncastable Bolas's Citadel, so I will do them the favor. See you guys next round. Alright, round 2 of testing whether this is good or not. Playing against Cyreus. I'm going to keep this hand. It seems quite good. I don't know what I'm tinkering or vampiric tutoring for just yet, but it could be like a Chrome Box. I think I am going to tutor turn 1. If they're on mono red again, this is going to be sad. Because if I play Chrome Box, then I can like Trinket Mage next turn. Okay, they're just red. Yeah, I want to tutor for some type of artifact mana. We have Chrome Box. I could just play Everflowing Chalice for 0. That makes Emery cheaper. But we can Chrome Box exiling Turnabout. I think that's fine. Cast this. Exile this. Then we can go... Yeah, Watery Grave. Untap, Trinket Mage. Use the ability. What I want to grab here... I can make a pretty big Hangerback Walker. Next turn, if I draw any mana, I can cast Urza into Emery, which will be excellent. So, and that happens regardless of what I find here. So I think we're just going to grab this Hangerback Walker and then pass turn. Any untapped mana source, we can go Urza into LED Emery. Okay, they're not mono red. I like whatever's going on over there. Gruul Signet. That still lets us do some fun things. We can go Gruul Signet. Then we attack for 2. Because they can only make a 1/1 right now. And they're highly incentivized to spend their time making Urza Saga tokens. So now I think is a good time to threaten them with Emery. Oh, we hit 3 lands. And 0 artifacts. Anyway, now's a good time to threaten them with Emery because they don't want to spend their turn bolting her. And then, I don't know, I figured I would mill something, but that's okay. They just get constructs. Ooh, Mana Volt's scary. That's a good card. Alright, take 3. Now we draw the island. Okay, let's... They can't Mana Tithe me or Daze me, so I think we're going to go Urza. Make her construct. Then we can go Island, cast LED. I can crack LED and then recast Hangerback Walker. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, which is not that much. So I think I'm just going to cast this Hangerback Walker the normal way. Get some big dudes in play. This way I can block with my construct as well. And then next turn, I have LED Urza, which can really go off. Because I can LED Emery, LED, and do a lot of stuff that way. This is the deck I was hoping to do, like, draft next turn, right? My opponent can't do anything right now. Right, we draw a land, so let's play our land and activate Urza. This is just you may cast it until end of turn, yeah. Activate Urza. I guess that was something I should have done beforehand. So we can crack LED. Emery cast LED. And then tap this and this. Shuffle again. Another land. Excellent. Don't really want to attack for 5, so I guess I just pass turn. Opponent plays a tapped land. I mean, we're going to hit something eventually, right? Time Walk is excellent here. We're going to keep growing our artifacts. Hangerback Walk is going to get bigger. Okay, Metamorphose I like. So I think I'm going to, like, hold control here. Cast Metamorphose. Then crack LED for black. This is going to add blue, white. There's Yawgmoth's Will. Yeah, I have Vampiric Tutor Ponder, so this works out, I guess. Let's Yawg Will. Let's Emery first, recast LED. Just get tons of mana. Cast this. Then hold control, we Yawg Will. Then we crack LED for red. Then we Vampiric Tutor. Or no, we recast LED. Then we crack LED for blue. Then we Vampiric Tutor for Time Walk. If I cast Time Walk, it goes away. I think I'm just going to grab Monastery Mentor, honestly. And we can Manamorphose into the Mentor. We're going to add, just in case I need to recast, I'm going to add white, black. Then we cast the Mentor. Then we cast Ponder. And now we're just digging for Time Walk. We have Urza's ability to like dig for, oh my gosh. Yeah. Put on top, put on top, put on top. My mouse is teleporting around like crazy. All right, cast this. Look at their hand. Hey, life. What is going on over there? They have Brain Freeze, but they don't have blue mana. Okay. Okay, they don't have blue mana. Wow, their deck looks suspicious. And I can Time Twister to prevent any of these problems. All right, let's Thirst for Discovery. Yeah, they don't have the blue mana. Excellent, excellent. Discard 2 cards. Yeah, because I would like Time Twister here. And I'm going to play a land from my graveyard just to minimize the amount of... Oh my gosh, my mouse is not functioning. Just to minimize the amount of lands I draw off Time Twister. And if I hit Time Walk here, I pretty much win. Oh my goodness. I don't have batteries. I don't know what to do about this. All right, find me the Time Walk. There's not that many cards left in my deck. There's Time Walk. And I think they die. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go to Sideboarding. They're playing Storm as well. I guess I could bring in a Sideboard Relic and Karn. And I think like Stone Coil Serpent or Hangerback Walker don't do nearly as much here. I cannot select this card. All right, I'm gonna go steal a battery from like, I don't even know. I'll be back. Hello, before we get to the rest of the draft, this is Artist Caleb just telling you guys that I've added a new style for my custom pet commissions. So now if you want to see your pets in the style of Starry Night, you can. So I really like the way this one turned out and I wanted to make it available for everybody. So if you're interested in anything like that or getting your pet in different styles, you can go to shop.calebian.com, custom pet commissions, or you can just go to my homepage and it'll show up right here. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the draft. All right, I took it from my remote, the classic thing to steal from. Do I want to bring anything else? Their deck seemed really, really slow and bad. Maybe I do just want these to like beat down. In fact, yeah, I just want proactive things now. We're playing the more mid-rangey deck that I said wasn't as good. I could probably bring in Forge Master. Turnabout. I think I'm gonna get rid of Turnabout High Tide. They're not as necessary, and I think I maybe should just cut those from the deck. I love the cards, but like a lot of the times when I'm losing, I don't have meat, like win conditions. Like Turnabout High Tide doesn't really help this hand. Does anything help this hand? No. Mulliganing helps the hand. I will keep this one. Get rid of Trinket Mage. This is a fast Time Twister into Time Walk into Time Twister into Time Walk. That's pretty good. There's the Mentor. Ponder. Ooh, Chrome Box here? Yeah. I will keep this hand. Shuffle, no. So I have my land. There's not a whole lot of point in Chrome Boxing yet, but next turn I can Chrome Box into Time Walk, I think. Or Chrome Box into Everflowing Chalice into Time Walk? Yeah. The problem is in the process I have to get rid of Monastery Mentor. But maybe that's okay? Is that okay? It's like my best possible win condition. I think I'm just going to cast Chalice Kicked once. Play this a little bit more conservatively, but the upside of this is I could potentially go like Monastery Mentor into Time Walk. I pretty much just have to beat them before their next turn, so what could possibly go wrong? They have so much mana. And they do have Brain Freeze, that's the thing we know. Their mana is like very wild. Wishclaw Talisman. So, how do I do this? I think I'm just going to Chrome Box away the Wishclaw Talisman. A non-artifact? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, in that case, I feel a bit silly. Alright, let's just Time Walk here. Stone Coil Serpent. Can't really do anything about that. I don't want to increase the storm count because they do have brain freeze. So let's just go LED, hold control, cast Time Twister, sacrifice LED for white mana. They can't mana leak this. Okay, there's our full hand. Forge Master. If I had cast things properly, I could Forge Master. Let's attack scene probe them, see what's going on. Time Twister, Harpy Ring, Yawgmoth, Tendril. Okay, so they could Time Twister. Given that, I think I would like to just play Emery. It's the worst use of my mana, and maybe hitting white was like not great. But yeah, I cannot Cold the Forge Master. And if I could have exiled the thing off Chrome Mox, this would be a much better start. But I think we might just be dead this turn. If I had any Storm win condition, this would be a different game because I wouldn't have to like protect the Monastery Mentor so highly. So we see what they hit off Urza Saga. They don't grab anything. Okay, so their only target in the whole deck is Mana Vault and Mox Pearl. But I think they can literally just like... Okay, they draw Volcanic Island. So we know their hand. I don't have any interaction. So they can go for the Time Twister, which is a bit suspicious. I think, honestly, their best bet is Wheel of Fortune and trying to hit Brain Freeze and just kill me that way. We do have some bit of a problem where Emery milled Yawgmoth's Will and Time Twister's in the graveyard, so our recursion is gone. Oh man, they're going Heartbeat of Spring. You love to see it. Okay. Actually, they can probably just go like Yawgmoth's Bargain. Oh, Time Twister. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out what happens here. They just gave me back all my recursion. I love it. If they don't kill me now, I could Time Walk like 3 times in a row. They could have Mind Twist, I guess. This is 8 mana. So that would get rid of every card in my hand. And I don't discard a single artifact. Oh, they Dark Petition. Storm count of 5. They don't get the Dark Petition mana, so they can't Tendrils me. Brain Freeze for 6. Doesn't do it. Wheel of Fortune. They don't have mana left. So they might die to their own thing here because... The biggest problem is they don't get the mana off of Dark Petition. Seething Song into Empty the Warrens. Okay, I could work with that. 13 goblins. This is why I really don't like Empty the Warrens as a win con. But they could have a failsafe, right? They could just go Wheel of Fortune into Brain Freeze and kill me that way too. So it's not guaranteed over. I'll take the 3. Oh, Urza's so good here. Oh, I have a bajillion mana. Holy cow, Urza's good. Alright, let's go Urza. Make her construct. I guess I want to preordain here. Tap this for blue. Time Twister, Kodoltha Forge Master. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can go... Yeah, I like this. We're gonna... Forge Master into Time Walk. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I tap Forge Master for the last mana for Time Walk. Yeah. This taps for blue. Cast you. Tap this. Tap this. Cast Time Walk. We have that going. We're drawing Time Twister now, so we can reshuffle our Time Walk. And I want to play Shattered Sanctum because that sets us up for Monastery Mentor. Let's do this. I'm gonna end up sacrificing these 3 artifacts, so let's tap them for mana. Sacrifice these 3 to grab Bolas's Citadel. Then I can Thirst for Discovery, but I would actually like... I guess I want to hit Monastery Mentor, so let's cast it. Discard basic land. Then we can cast this. I can cast Wishclaw Talisman and then just grab Monastery Mentor. Yeah, I think we got this. Do this. Monastery Mentor. Play the Mentor. Then I can like Trinket Mage for a bunch of stuff. Yeah. At this point, I guess I want to go like Gruul Signet. Let's yield to these. Then we Manamorphose. Green-red is going to add... blue-black. We yield to this. Blue, black, sure. We draw that. We draw Karn. Yeah, we'll cast a Karn actually. Get more monks. Because Karn makes constructs that can attack for a whole bunch. Then I think I'm going to cast Time Twister now. Do I want to cast anything with Emery? Not particularly. Let's Time Twister. I just need to hit Time Walk now. Preordain, Thirst for Discovery, all that stuff. So let's Preordain. Okay, Vampiric Tutor I think is great as well. Although it does a bunch of damage to me, so I guess I can see. Yeah, let's just bottom. So if I draw Vampiric Tutor, I go down to 4. I cast it, I go down to 2. And then I can't really grab Time Walk. Go to bottom. Okay, then we can... I'm kind of messing this up actually. Let's cast this for 0. Get some monk tokens. Then cast Thirst for Discovery. Pulling up a black mana. Discard basic land. There's a basic land on top still? Uh-oh. What now? I'm at 5 life and my library is very small. I can uptick Karn. If I hit Time Walk up there, I kind of just die, but I might just die anyway. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana if I downtick Karn, and I can shuffle with Urza. Okay. Downtick for the construct. Then we're going to make some mana here. Activate Urza. Okay, Vampiric Tutor. I can Vampiric Tutor for like LED, I guess. And that can give me the mana I need to cast stuff. Right, if I Vampiric Tutor for Time Walk now, I take 2 damage, Time Walk goes on top, and then I go to 2 life and I can't cast it. So what are we tutoring for? Chromox doesn't actually work, I have nothing in hand. I think I grab LED. Play LED off the top. Another land? Are you kidding me? I think that... I guess I can use LED plus Urza to shuffle, but now I can't hit Time Walk off the top, so I have to hit Time Walk this turn. Is that true? That appears to be true. Yeah, I think that's true. So let's do that. Do that. Cast LED. Make more monks. Then we do this. I guess I'll leave a blue floating. Activate Urza, leaving a blue. Hit Ponder. Top of my library is that. Alright, cast Ponder. Get more monks. The thing is, I think I'm still 1 mana short. I don't think I can do anything with 1 mana. Unless I hit like Chromox into... Wow, this is... Shuffle? I drew Boardmaster and an island after shuffling? What is going on? Ugh, this is such a bad series of hits. I guess I cast this for 1. Or I cast this for 0. Yeah. Alright, I guess I can't do anything. That's very unfortunate, actually. And they get Wishclaw Talismans, they could just kill me. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't hit a single Time Walk in that. That's very unlucky. I could have plussed Karn instead of downticking Karn, but I don't know. It felt almost deterministic that I could Time Walk, but the problem is I hit Vampiric Tutor right at the, after I'd paid too much mana. And the rough part is I'm drawing an island. Like, I don't actually have that much stuff going on. In fact, I might just be dead. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I block here. I block those. I have 3 blockers. Oh, I'm just dead. Yeah, okay. Game 3. Not a whole lot I would change. I would just actually draw the Time Walk this time. Go first. Lotus Bloom, Trinket Mage, LED Wishclaw. I mean, if I draw a mana, this hand is very good. I might just cast Stonecoil Serpent for 1, because if I draw Tellurian Academy, I would like to have it in play. So I think we're going to do that. And not only do I not care about Storm Count, I actively don't want it because my opponent has Brain Freeze. So I'm just going to cast the LED here. Because if they go turn 1 Time Twister, I'd rather have LED. There's the green mana. Alright, deck. Believe, Oh, there we go. Wishclaw Talisman hits you for 1 whole damage. They have Urza's Saga. That's fine. All right, 1 more land here. Karn. So I can Wishclaw Talisman. This is tough. I can Wishclaw Talisman for Tolarian Academy, and then I'll have 3 mana, and then I can Trinket Mage. I give them whatever card they want, but I think that's okay. Because then if they give whatever card they want, then I get whatever card I want. Let's grab Tolarian Academy. Play the Academy. Cast Trinket Mage. And we're going to grab... Hangerback Walker kills them. Chalice gives me mana. I think I want to kill them. Do that. Attack them for this. Next turn I can Karn. Actually, next turn I have a ton of mana. I could just kind of go off. I just wish I had any Storm card in my deck. This games would be so much easier. I could just like cast Tendrils and get them. But here we are. Okay, so we get our own very friendly, very fresh Lotus Bloom. And a Kadoltha Forge Master. So, I think I like going Hangerback Walker. How much mana do I have? This taps right now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think I could just go Kadoltha Forge Master into Karn. No, I can't. I think we're going to go Hangerback Walker into Karn, and then I don't have to use Lotus Bloom. Karn is going to make a construct. And attack them for 2. I don't attack with Stonequell because they get a 2/2 right now, but I will attack with Trinket Mage. Their mana looks really rough right now. So like they can get Mana Vault with Urza's Saga. I don't think that's a huge deal. Alright, they have Lotus Bloom. It could be in a problem situation. I don't think there was a way for my deck to win that turn because I don't have a tutor, but I maybe was supposed to cast a Kadoltha Forge Master. We'll see though. My opponent, they're sacking for green, so they're casting Heartbeat of Spring most likely. Nope, they're going for red. Okay. There's no reason for me to crack LED. I don't have any instant speed stuff to do, so I guess I should even just F6 here. We'll see what opponent can do. They have Mana Flare. I mean, they have Brain Freeze and Tendrils in their deck, so it's not very difficult to imagine a world where they kill me. Yeah, I am losing to the 5-color deck. Oh boy. Right, they Wishclaw for Wheel of Fortune. There's no Storm counter, actually. Did they side out Tendrils or show game log? Maybe Storm counter is there? Oh my gosh. Maybe it's not my mouse. Maybe it's my computer. I can't scroll down. Okay, now we go. Yeah, there's no Storm counter. Weird. So they have 6 mana remaining. And they've already played a land. Phyrexian Metamorph on Lotus Bloom is a 0 mana ritual. I guess that just fixes their colored situation. Oh, they did play a land. Okay. I thought they had not. I thought they had played a land already, but I guess not. Tendrils for 6. Okay. Do they have? They have 5 mana left. They can't Past in Flames here. Weird. Very weird. Well, there's the Time Walk. So do I have white mana? I do. So let's do this. Wishclaw Talisman. I get 3 mana. Holy cow. I think they just die here. For the Mentor. Select this for white. Cast the Mentor. Cast Time Walk. Okay. I think I just won. Make a construct. I don't want to up the Storm count anymore. I don't want to get like punked out by a Brain Freeze. I think they just die here to this. And then the following turn, Yawgmoth's Will. Time Walk. Okay. What a very strange series of games. But we took it down. Let's see if we can clinch the 2-1 with this really rough deck and a rusty Caleb. Let's see if we can get there. See you guys in the finals, round 3, whatever we're doing. See you guys there. All right, round 3. We're on the draw. We can keep this hand. What could possibly go wrong? We have our win con. Opponent's playing green. Oh, jeez. Green is such a bad matchup for Storm because they I don't have any removal. They just kill us very quickly. Oh. All right, let's probe. See what's going on over there. See how badly I need to Time Twister. Oh, wow. Okay. Dragonlord Atarka, Pelucranos, Ragavan. So I'm not dying like this turn. but I gotta do things quickly. Take one. Next turn I can play Trinket Mage or Thirst for Discovery. It really depends on what I draw. Oh. Okay. The next turn they can cast Pelucranos. That's not the scariest thing. He doesn't have Trample, right? No. Not the scariest thing in the world. I think I like that. And I think I'm gonna Chromox away this Vampiric Tutor. Because I don't have black mana right now. So this just gives me access to black mana in case I draw something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. This kind of tells them what's up, but I don't mind that. Then we go Academy, Trinket Mage, and I think I just want to grab Lion's Eye Diamond. Next turn I could like Thirst for Discovery into Time Twister. No, but we're getting closer to those things. So they go Island, Pelucranos. Still don't have any red mana for Ragavan or Atarka. Their deck looks sweet though. Let's go LED. Then I suppose, let's see. I guess I need, no. I think I'm going to Thirst for Discovery here because I could draw a white source for Monastery Mentor. So let's cast this first. Discard basic land. We drew a lot of lands here. Island. Actually, let's play the Fumarole. Because that opens up the possibility for Manamorphose into Mentor. It would be, like, I'm just kind of trying to delay the Time Twister because I have Monastery Mentor and Time Walk. They hit the red, so here comes Ragavan, maybe? And I think I just chump block here. Every bit of life matters when you're playing Bolas' Citadel. They cast Uro into Ragavan. Okay. They don't cast Ragavan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're going to Dragon Lord Atarka next turn, but I don't have any creatures in play, so that's fine with me. Oh, I just naturally draw Citadel? Can't cast Citadel. I could Time Twister, but I'm deciding whether or not I would like to play land before doing that. I think the answer is yes. And then I think I'm just gonna like go Tolarian Academy, Island, hold control, cast Time Twister, and then crack LED for white mana. Or actually, let's go black mana, because if I draw Bolas' Citadel, I'd like to just cast it. Turnabout Urza Stonecoil Serpent. This ended up pretty bad. We can go Urza. Right, because their hand's gone now, so we don't know that they can Atarka my Urza. Then I can just cast a Stonecoil. Pretty medium hand, but not the end of the world. What's particularly scary is what my opponent can do. So I need to go like Time Walk, Yawgmoth will Time Walk, Time Twister or something weird. Yeah, they recast Uro. That's a good sign. That tells me they don't have that much going on. They have their own Urza. And then a single mana, which they're just going to cast top with. Okay. Alright, we need some good stuff to happen here. Shattered Sanctum. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Let's do that. Then we can Manamorphose. Or blue-white. Hangerback Walker. I mean, Hangerback Walker is roughly free, so I guess I do just cast it. I can turn about their lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I untap everything, I'll have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 mana. I'm okay with that. Turnabout myself. Land untap. So let's go ahead and go with an Urza activation. Everflowing Chalice. I can kick this, but I don't think that really matters. Because I have Urza, right? So I could just use it for mana. Then we tap this. I don't really want to block with Stonecoil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate Urza. Okay, it's a land. We can activate Urza again. Trinket Mage. Beautiful. Trinket Mage grabs LED. We cast LED. This makes our construct bigger than the Pelucranos, which is the important thing. And we have... Hang on. No, actually, I want to keep my construct to 6/6. I have the ability to activate Urza at instant speed. Surprisingly, LED's ability is not a tap. So I can use Urza to tap LED for mana, tap the construct, and then sacrifice LED for 3 extra to go up to 5. The downside of that is like there's not that many cards I could hit right now. It'd be like pretty much exactly Time Walk. That would get me there, right? What if I hit like Yawgmoth's Will? Actually, Yawgmoth's Will would be insane because I could... actually, that was a mistake maybe. If I hit Yawgmoth's Will, I can replay LED, go up to 3 mana. I can tap the LED with Urza again, then sacrifice it. And then I have 4 mana, which lets me Turnabout into Manamorphose Time Twister. So Yawgmoth's Will actually would have been a good hit. Bolas's Citadel would have been good. Oh, I'm gonna die to Channel. My least favorite card in Magic. Oh. Okay. Channel Urza is not something I'm... Oh. Wasteland is so good, but maybe they played a land first. Oh, they did. Okay, so they cannot Wasteland my Tolarian Academy. They play the Cryptozoologist. The problem here is now if they start hitting creatures, they're going to get clues and things get scarier. So we'll see what they have. They could Pelucranos like my whole board here if they wanted to. Uh-oh, that's a lot of mana. Yeah. Alright. Monstrosity 4, so they're killing Urza only. So now I just need to draw one of my good cards. I think Bolas's Citadel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bolas's Citadel is close to being instantly lethal. Ooh, Gilded Lotus is a good hit. That gives them another shuffle as well. Court of Bounty. You become the monarch. And then they can put something into play. So they get to draw a card at end of turn. It's easy. All we have to do is draw Yawgmoth's Will. That's all we have to do. Emry, Lurker of the Lock. So I have no way to draw cards. No way to do anything, really. I can't add red mana for Wandering Fumarole. I guess I could. I can suicide basically my whole team to take the Monarch, and that stops them from being able to put things into play. But I think I'd pretty much die on the swing back. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If they start casting stuff, they get clues. I think I pretty much die on the swing back. So let's cast Emry. No! That's all the stuff I needed! Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know what I could do now. I guess I just have to survive next turn. And then I can... Oh, yeah. I need to survive next turn. Wait. I can win this. Because they're at 9, I just cast Bolas's Citadel with Emry. And then I get enough tokens with Hangerback Walker where I can activate it. Yeah, I think that's the game plan. Most people don't remember that Bolas's Citadel has another ability. And we don't care about Court of Bounty putting Emrakul into play because they need to attack with it. So they'd have to have like Court of Bounty plus Time Walk, which is much less likely. Dragonlord Atarka, Goldspan Dragon is not the end of the world. It's pretty bad though. I mean, they're going to get so many clues with this and then they can... Yeah, they could basically play their whole deck this turn with Urza and clues and whatnot. Cultivate is fine. Okay, their hand doesn't look that good. But I think they are cultivating to thin their deck so that the clue tokens have a higher chance of hitting creatures. That's my guess. But I think I just take the 5. How many permanents do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't lose my Hangerback Walker here. If they had attacked with Pelucranos, I think I could have done it. Urza into a land. Okay, so they do that. I guess what I can do is attack with Hangerback Walker, maybe? I don't know. I need one more permanent in play. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bolas's Citadel will be the 9th. I think that does it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this other? 10 non-land permanents. Okay, let's do it. Gruul Signet. Sweet. Play the Swamp. Emry is going to cast Bolas's Citadel. They can counter it, obviously, but this is an avenue towards victory. Cast the Citadel. Black. Mana. This resolves, they die. Oh, I can Time Walk as well. Do they see that? I can do this at instant speed, so yeah, I will cast this. They Spell Pierce that. I'm just gonna kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take an extra turn, in response, kill you. Activate Urza. The hit Courser of Crewfix does not do it, you die. Take that. Gotta check the chat. That is how you steal a game. Okay. I'm scared of their deck. I think Forge Master is probably just necessary. We could upheaval. Like if I upheaval into a Tolarian Academy, there could be some stuff there. I think we're getting rid of... Yeah, I think we're getting rid of the Turnabout High Tide, and I'm just going to bring in Upheaval as a failsafe. I just don't think the High Tide is really going to do that much for me, because I'm not a Storm deck. Okay, this hand looks very good. We're going to keep this, and I think I'm just going to go all in on Monastery Mentor here off this Lotus Bloom. So I'm not really going to play anything else. Drawing a white source would be excellent, by the way. I'm not even going to Gitaxian Probe or anything, unless I don't draw a third land. And they have Spell Pierce, so I need to keep that in mind. Mana Morphos. Okay. Yeah, I'll wait. Because if I draw a third land here, I can resolve Mentor unimpeded. Like, that's really good. They're not doing anything. They have Channel, though. This feels like maybe a hand... I guess I preordained here. This feels like maybe a hand where they kept Channel. So maybe I Time Walk. But they could Spell Pierce me. Do I want Chalice? Actually, not really. I do want this land. Play this. I Time Walk and they Spell Pierce. That's fairly devastating. So we wait. They didn't have... If they had Channel, I guess they would have cast it. So... Oh, so good. So they still have Spell Pierce available, it seems. We can confirm with Gitaxian Probe, though. Because they're not really going to get another turn this game. Oh, okay. Sacrifice this for white mana. And just use all of that to cast Monastery Mentor. Then we Gitaxian Probe. And this is why we waited. We just go off now. I guess I yield to these. Do they have the Spell Pierce? No, but they have Gush, Courser, Ulamog. So their hand's actually really bad as well. Okay, so we get to go LED. Then I just want to make sure I get to Time Walk here. So let's cast Time Walk. Like, I'm not under a huge pressure. I want to make another Monk, I think, to just cast this Chrome Box. And then next turn I can Thirst for Discovery for a bunch. Nah, we'll wait. I get another turn. I could hit Yawgmoth's Will or something. Like, Chrome Box could be like the deciding mana here. I think we're going to lead with Thirst for Discovery. Because if I hit a red or green mana for Chrome Box, I can do stuff. Because yeah, their hand next turn is basically just cast Gilded Lotus. There's Yawgmoth's Will. So let's discard basic land. I guess we'll discard a swamp. Then I can go island. I'm not doing that much. I want to eliminate Channel as a possibility. So I think because I have Yawgmoth's Will going on, I think we're just going to Chrome Box. And not exile anything with it. This deck does take advantage of artifacts just sitting around. And this just means I get to attack with like a bunch of monks for a lot of damage. Say no. Because I want the Manamorphose for Yawgmoth's Will stuff. We attack with all these. This makes their life total much lower. They can block one of them and then they take a lot. So now the benefit of this is if they Ulamog me, I could just kill them on the swing back. So let's see what they can do. I think their best bets like start with casting Gush. Oh, they drew Noble Hierarch? I think they're dead. Yeah, I think they needed... I guess they could still cast Gush. Into Courser. Interesting. They're super dead here. I mean, they could hope I have no spells in hand, but I'm just going to cast Yawgmoth's Will and they're going to concede. Because, oh my gosh, Tolarian Academy. We're really just here to get them to concede. Let's hold control, cast Yawg Will. They might be letting me... Okay, yeah, they're super dead there. Okay, well, despite this showing in round one, the deck did its thing. I mean, we got the Mentor stuff. I think adding another white source probably would have been a good idea. it was kind of the way I drew things. Like this was always in my openers. So I don't know. It's hard to say whether or not, right? Because basically every time I drew the mentor, I could have just drawn up planes instead. Like it's the same odds. It just so happened that I drew a bunch of mentors instead of a bunch of planes. Because drawing this doesn't really hurt us that much. But the deck was sweet. It just one brain freeze away from being a trophy deck, I think. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.